Hey, it's Derek from Ideal Body, and this video is all about how you can lose weight fast and easy. All right, so today I'm gonna share with you my secret 7-day diet jumpstart that works nearly every single time to help people lose weight and burn fat quickly and easily. Now, don't worry, this isn't some, crash diet or some crazy detox where you have to starve yourself and just drink like fruit and vegetable juice and things like that. It's nothing like that. This is actually something that you can do long term to lose 20, 40, 60, 80 pounds or more without depriving yourself and without even exercising if you don't want to. So I've had people use the 7-day formula I'm gonna share with you here today to lose up to 10 pounds in just 7 days. That's what Maxine did, and she didn't even exercise. She lost 10.5 pounds in 7 days, basically just using what I'm gonna share with you here today. So it's very, very powerful. It works very, very fast, as long as you actually do it. So the 7-day diet jumpstart is basically overhauling your nutrition to get the foods that your body wants to get healthier and burn more fat. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna have 3 sections for all of your meals, and you just pick one food from each of the 3 categories. Simple as that. So each meal is gonna be broken down to a protein source, a healthy fat source, and a veggie source. So we're cutting out a lot of the breads, the pastas, the things like that get broken down and stored as fat into your body, and we're gonna use the foods that your body actually wants to run on and burn for energy, and you'll actually start burning your stored fat around your belly, your love handles, your thighs, your butt, things like that for energy as well, because you're gonna reprogram your body to be a fat burner. All right, so let's break down each of these 3 categories so you know exactly what to eat so you can actually start doing this today. So if we talk about a protein source, for breakfast, that could be something like eggs. Eggs are one of the healthiest foods and one of the best fat burning foods. So I eat them every single day. I have 4 to 5 eggs every single day. So for protein in the morning, breakfast, we're talking about eggs, something like bacon, sausage, foods like that. Just try to get the best sourced foods that you can. So a lot of the processed ones don't have the best ingredients. So if you're buying, the sausage, the bacon, the things like that, make sure you're getting a trusted source and not just kind of like the name brands, because they have a lot of fake chemicals and weird sugars and things like that they add to them. So you want to make sure you're getting the cleanest versions of those foods. So again, bacon, eggs, sausage, things like those in the morning are a great protein source for breakfast. We're talking about a healthy fat source. We're talking about like avocados. Eggs fall into that category. Bacon falls into that category. They have healthy fats. We're talking about later on in the day, meat, steak, chicken, things like that. We're actually eating the fattier cuts of the meat. You don't have to eat, plain, boring chicken breast. You can eat, chicken thighs with the skin on there. You can eat the fattier cuts of meat that taste really good. The pork, the ground beef, things like that are excellent, healthy fats along with protein. So you kind of kill 2 birds with 1 stone with those 2 types of foods. Other types of healthy fats are black olives are a great healthy fat. Coconut oil, butter, foods like those are amazing for you, and you can cook your vegetables in those foods. So that leads us to number 3, which is the vegetables. The best ones for you, broccoli, cauliflower. You can buy cauliflower rice now. You can buy that at almost any grocery store now, or it's already chopped up into rice for you, so you can substitute your rice for cauliflower rice. You can do zucchini, spinach, green beans are one of my favorite. And the trick is, I'm not a huge fan of raw vegetables, and I don't like plain, boring vegetables either. They don't taste good, and if they don't taste good, you're obviously not gonna eat them a lot. You're not gonna force yourself to eat them. So if you cook the vegetables in butter, in coconut oil, in bacon grease if you want to, anything like that, and then you can sprinkle some salt on top, that makes them taste amazing. So you don't have to eat the plain, boring vegetables. Cook them in the healthy fats again, because those are what are actually going to fill you up. So if you do that for the next 7 days, you just focus on eating a protein source, a healthy fat source, and a vegetable source at all of your meals. You don't have to count calories. You don't have to, measure out your portion size and say, well, I can only eat, 4 ounces of steak, and then I gotta eat, like some plain carrots or something like that. You definitely don't have to do that. Just eat until you're satisfied and not overly stuffed. So if you just follow that simple formula for the next 7 days, you can lose 3, 5, 10 pounds in a week, which is absolutely incredible. Now, if you want to add in a little bit of exercise, here are a couple you can do right at home with just a little bit of space where you can start getting some awesome results. So exercise number 1 we're gonna go through is a goblet squat. So I'm gonna grab my kettlebell here. If you have a dumbbell, if you have a gallon of milk, if you have like a book or a book bag or something, like it doesn't need to be a weight, just something that has a little bit of resistance to it, a little bit of weight to it. You're gonna hold it with 2 hands right in front of your chest, and then you're just gonna squat down nice and low and go right back up. So we're just doing a weighted squat here right in front, going down nice and low and right back up. So we're working the lower body here. But when we hold the weight, when we hold it in front of us, then we're also kind of getting a little upper body work. You're working your biceps a little bit too. You're working your arms. So if you want to tone up your arms, this is a great way to do it without just doing, a bunch of arm curls or something like that. So goblet squat is a great low impact exercise. So the other one that works really, really well is a side to side jump rope. So I'm a huge fan of jumping rope. The problem is a lot of people either don't know how to do it or just don't have a jump rope at home. So there's a version that you can do without any equipment that'll still get the same awesome results. And the reason why this exercise works so well is, first of all, it's a weight bearing exercise. So you're on your feet, you're helping, build, the strong bones, the cartilage, things like that tend to, decay and get weaker as you get older. And it's also a cardio exercise. So you're getting the heart rate up. And if you get into a certain point, your body will start burning fat for fuel throughout the exercise. So jumping rope is one of the best ones, and we're gonna do this side to side one here. So I'm gonna just act like I have one in my hands, even though I don't, and you're just jumping back and forth, side to side, acting like you're jumping rope. So just tiny little jumps. This is, again, low impact, so you're not jumping super high, you're not jumping super far, just going back and forth, nice and easy, side to side jump rope. So if you do that, if you start adding in the goblet squat, but more importantly, start doing the 7-day diet jumpstart again, people have lost up to 10.5 pounds in just 7 days, basically just by changing the way that they eat. So we're cutting out, all the carbohydrates that are refined and processed. We're cutting out a lot of the sugars. We're even cutting out the fruits for the next 7 days, and you're focusing on the protein source, the healthy fat source, and the vegetable source. And again, eat as much as you want, eat until you're satisfied. You don't have to starve yourself, and you can lose a lot of weight and burn a lot of fat very, very fast. If you like this video, go ahead and click the like button below. Feel free to comment below with anything you want me to cover in future videos or any questions that you have, and click the subscribe button below because I'm cranking out new videos every single week to help you burn more fat and lose more weight quickly and easily. And if you want my free system on how to triple your fat burning overnight without exercise, go ahead and click the link below, enter in your best email, and I'll send it over to you 100% free. My way of just saying thank you for taking the time to watch this video.